Science is great, right? You can advance society with research and facts. But there is an old science that is such a waste of time that because it is literally based on the misunderstanding of basic chemistry and physics. It's called alchemy, and it was used to turn lead into gold. Not really. I will go on into detail on why it failed, why people wanted to turn lead into gold, and the end of alchemy. Alchemy was doomed to fail because it was based on a misunderstanding of basic chemistry and physics. Alchemists thought that the world and everything in it was composed of four basic elements: fire, water, earth, and air. Alchemists thought that all substances on earth contained one or a combination of these elements. The main goal of alchemists was to find the Philosopher's Stone, an object or substance thought to be able to turn lead or mercury into gold. The reason people wanted to turn lead into gold was not because of greed, it was more religious significance. Lead was considered to be an impure metal, and gold was considered to be a pure metal. And by purifying gold, and they thought that by purifying gold, they could also purify the souls of humans. The Philosopher's Stone was more of a theory than an actual object, and it was probably more like a powder than an actual stone. And alchemists thought that the Philosopher's Stone already existed. They just had to find out which element which element it was. Yeah, good luck with that. There are 118 elements. Most of them weren't even discovered when alchemy was popular, and some of them are still theoretical. Alchemy came to the Western world in the 8th century when the Arabs brought it to Spain, where it was outlawed in the 15th century by King Henry IV. The reason for which was to not allow people to multiply the amount of gold and silver in the economy. And alchemy was finally disproven in the 18th century when science was separated from spirituality with the birth of modern chemistry, when people in the scientific community generally thought more precisely. So, alchemy, the worst science in the world. It's fooled people for centuries, and it has never helped anyone. So it was finally debunked, and now we only use chemistry. I'd say the worst part about alchemy was that it mixed science and religion, and religion being based on faith does not mix well with alchemy being based on doesn't mix well with science being based on equations and calculations and precise results. So, folks, don't try alchemy. It's a waste of time, and it never helped anyone.